Now we will discuss volume integral. The triple integral, which is which is given by given by integration of v dz dy dx or triple integration dv is called volume integration. Volume integral. Here you remember that in case of general triple integral, we have a function f to integrate. But in case of volume integral, the function will be not there. So only we will have dz, dy, dx. So that is the basic difference between the volume integral and triple integral. If I have like this triple integral over f of x, y, z, f of x, y, z dz dy dx, then it is no more volume integral, it is called triple integral. But this f is equal to 1, then we say it is a volume integral. Now we will take some example on volume integral. Example, find the volume of find the volume of the tetrahedron bounded by the plane bounded by the planes x equal to 0, y equal to 0, z equal to 0, and x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. So here we can able to see that at least one limit of x, y, z are available. So all x, y, z starts from 0. Now we want to find another limit for x, y as well as z. So how can we take the limit here? Limit of z. So how can I take the limit of z is, if I want to keep z inside, then I have to write z in terms of xy. So already I have one limit of z, and the other limit will be obtained from this equation of plane, and that will be nothing but z equal to c into 1 minus x by a minus y by b. And limits of y. So when I am finding the limit of y, already the lower limit is given y equal to 0, and the upper limit I can obtain by taking z equal to 0 in the equation of the plane. If z equal to 0 means x by a plus y by b equal to 1, and from there I will find the value of y. The value of y is nothing but b into 1 minus x by a. Now, while finding the limits of x, what we do? Already one limit of x is given, x equal to 0 to, here you find, already you found limit of x in terms, limit of z in terms of xy, limit of y in terms of x. Now you put y equal to 0 and z equal to 0, and find the limit of x. If you put that value here, x equal to will be a. And now my triple integral will be like this. Therefore, v equal to integration 0 to a integration 0 to b into 1 minus x by a integration 0 to c into 1 minus x by a minus y by b, and then I will integrate first dz, then I will go for dy, then I will integrate with respect to x. So this is my volume integral. Now if I integrate one by one 0 to a integration 0 to b into 1 minus x by a. Now we can see integration of dz is z, so that will be z, and the limits are 0 to c into 1 minus x by a minus y by b, and then dy dx. Now if I put the limits, upper limit and lower limit of z, we can get like this integration 0 to a integration 0 to b into 1 minus x by a, and this one will upper limit will be c 1 minus x by a minus y by b, and then dy dx. There will be no lower limit because z equal to 0. Now here c is constant, so you can put it outside integration 0 to a integration 0 to b into 1 minus x by a, and then 1 minus x by a minus y by b dy then dx. Now in order to integrate 1 minus x by a minus y by b, 1 minus x by a is constant with respect to y. So what I will do, this is equivalent to integrating something like 1 minus y by c minus say k minus 1 y by b. So if I integrate this one, I will get that y square divided by minus 1 by b, and so integration of this one, you can use the substitution method also. You will get integration 0 to a, and integration of this one will be minus b will be there, and then here 1 minus x by a minus y by b square divided by 2, and then I will integrate it with respect to y, where 0 to y is from 0 to 1 minus x by a. Okay, so now if we simplify this one, you see minus bc by 2 will be there, integration 0 to a, and if I put the upper limit, that means y value b into 1 minus x by a here, b will get cancelled, I will have minus of 1 minus x by a. Here I am having plus of 1 minus x by a, and here I will have minus 1 minus x by a, and so we can have here upper limit will be 0, and lower limit y equal to 0 means this will be 0, so I can have this one as minus 1 minus x by a whole square into into dx. So this minus and this minus will be plus, so bc by 2 integration 0 to a and 1 minus x by a whole square dx. Now again you can integrate it, it can be nothing but minus a 1 minus x to the x by a to the power 3 divided by 2, or you expand it 1 square minus 2x by a plus x square by a square, and you integrate it. In any way you can integrate it, and what will happen if you integrate bc by 2 integration 0 sorry I want to integrate it, so that will be minus a into 1 minus x by a to the power 3 all divided by 3, and the limits are 0 to a, and so what I will get here is minus abc by 6 minus ABC by 6. Now I will put upper limit x equal to a. Then x equal to a means 1 minus 1 will be 0. So 0 minus lower limit. So I will put x equal to 0 means 1q. So I will have 1. And so this minus into this minus will be plus. So we will get ABC by 6. So this is the volume of a tetrahedron which is bounded by x equal to 0, y equal to 0 and z equal to 0, and the plane x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. Now I will take another example here. We take another example here. Find the volume of this sphere. Find the volume of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square equal to a square without transformation. Without transformation. Let us find this one volume of this one using triple integral. So now we know this is a sphere with center at origin and radius a. So it will have 8 quadrant. So first we will evaluate the integral in the first octant. It will have 8 octant. So if we evaluate the integral triple integral in the first octant and we will multiply it by 8, then we will get the volume of the total sphere. Okay, so right here, since it is a sphere with center at origin and radius a, therefore volume will be nothing but 8 into integration over v, and that will be dz dy dx. Now my problem is to find the limit of z, y and x. So how can we find the limit of z? So limits of z, let me find limits of z. Limit of z means already, since it is a first octant, so initial limit will be 0. So z equal to 0, 2. When I will find the upper limit of z, I will consider the equation of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square equal to a square, and from there I will get z equal to a square minus x square minus y square root over. There is no need to give plus or minus because I am evaluating it in the first octant. And similarly, when I will find the limits of y, but I will already I know one limit of y equal to 0 because it starts from origin, and then next limit of y will be nothing but I will put z equal to 0 in the equation of sphere, and I will try to evaluate y from that. So that will be nothing but root over of a square minus x square. Plus or minus no need to give because it is first octant. Now when I will evaluate the limits of x, already lower limit is known, x equal to 0, 2. I will put xy both are 0 here in the equation of sphere, and I will get x equal to plus or minus a, but I will take x equal to a because it is the first octant. So x equal to a. So now my volume will be like this. Volume V equal to integration 0 to a, integration 0 to root of 8 into integration 0 to a square minus x square, integration 0 to root over of a square minus x square minus y square, and then dz, then dy, then dx. So this, if I evaluate this, that will give me a volume of a sphere with center origin and radius a. Now If we evaluate this, what will happen? 8 integration 0 to a integration 0 to root over of a square minus x square, and integration of z is nothing but dz is z, and the limits if I give 0 to root over of a square minus x square minus y square, then I will integrate it with respect to y, then at the end I will integrate it with respect to x. So what we will get here is 8 integration 0 to a integration 0 to root over of a square minus x square, and this number is nothing but root over a square minus x square minus y square, and dy dx. Now here I would like to say one formula. If I ask you to find integrate root over of k square minus x square dx, then my formula y square, you can say y square, and so my formula will be this one will be nothing but here I will have k square by 2 sine inverse of y by k plus y by 2 root over of k square minus y square. So this is the formula if I have k square minus y square. If I have k square minus y square, this is the formula. Okay, so I will apply this formula for the evaluation of this integral. So when I will integrate here with respect to y, so here a square minus x square will be looking to k square, and so integration of this one will be nothing but 8 integration 0 to a integration will be nothing but k square means a square minus x square, a square minus x square divided by 2, and sine inverse of y is nothing but y divided by k means root over of a square minus x square plus y by 2, and this one will be root over of a square minus x square minus y square, and the limits are nothing but 0 to root over of a square minus x square, and then whatever answer I will get, I will integrate it with respect to x. Now this is equal to 8 integration 0 to a. Since I integrated with respect to y, so I have to put the limit of y wherever y is there. I will put upper limit as root over of a square minus x square, lower limit as 0. So if I put y equal to a root over of a square minus x square, I will get this one is sine inverse of a. So a square minus x square by 2 into sine inverse of a square minus x square root over divided by a square minus x square root over, and then this one will be a square minus x square, a square minus x square will get 0, and the lower limit means sine inverse of 0 is 0, and y 0 into something will be 0, so there will be no lower limit. Then what will happen, I will write here 4 integration 0 to a this 2 and this 8, so that will be 4 0 to a square minus x square into sine inverse of 1 into dx, but sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2, so I will have 4 into pi by 2 integration 0 to a square minus x square dx, so that is equal to 2 pi, and integration of a square minus x square is a square x minus x cube by 3, and the limit are 0 to a, and so this is nothing but 2 pi, and upper limit is a cube minus a cube by 3, lower limit is 0, and so we will have, if you simplify it, we will have 4 by 3 pi a cube, so which is the volume of a sphere with center at origin and radius a. So like this, we can able to find the volume of a sphere.